We are back. Welcome to a video. So today I want to just go over how I make up to 9 bazillion% potentially. The numbers could vary. The number in the title is just a varied number, but the principle is the same. If you are fed up of getting into these projects where they scam you, or you are fed up of just this DeFi mentality that DeFi is the only way that you can make money through crypto, or just an easy way to do it, to earn quote unquote passively, only to get your funds taken from you, then I might have a solution for you. And the solution is what they say they are doing, which is trading. Now, I'm not trading Bitcoin because the market cap is way too high. And it's just for the returns that you guys are looking for. That's why you clicked on this. That is not going to happen. So what have I done? What do I do? Well, this week, since this pump has been going on, I've got back into manual trading, right? As you can see here, Pepe, my favorite meme coin, has done a little run. And as you can see, because it is a meme coin, it is extremely volatile. So I have to say, if you're going to apply this, I'm not a financial advisor. I am just telling you what I am doing. I am documenting my journey, as some YouTubers would say, for their DeFi projects with referral links. This has none of that. This is just what I'm doing, taking advantage of the market volatility and making money from it. So if I go over to MEXC, I am trading Pepe. Now, what I'm doing, because it's so volatile and the market cap is, this is the market cap for Pepe, 652 million. And at the moment, as you can see here, this range from 1550, for example, it goes a bit lower actually, so say 1484 to 1676 as an example, just to say, you've got a lot to work with, right? And this is just the hourly chart. So this was since yesterday. So I've been trading this a bit because it's gone sideways a bit. Now, what I am doing, I've already got an order up right here, right? And I've got 283 USDT in this order. So what I'm doing is I'm setting myself a sort of manual range. This is just spot trading. I'm not doing leverage or anything like that. This is completely, almost, you have complete control of your funds and you know what you are doing. You're not just putting the money onto a website and hoping that it doesn't rug the next morning. I'll give you an example. I'll just cancel this actually, because that's not going to get there in the next 5 minutes probably. If we look at my trade history, this is my trade history here. Yeah, it's quite small, but you can see. If we scroll down here, as an example, let's go from here. So at 10:45 last night, right now it is 2:30 in the afternoon. So last night I started with 258 USDT. I bought it at 158. So right now, as you can see, it's 155. So I bought it at 158, and then I sold it, all of it, at 161 as the price, right? So there's the 161 is around here, and it moves because it's so volatile, but it's a good earner. So I sold it at 161, and as you can see, I made a profit of about $5. So what's that, 2%? So I earned 2% in the space of 20 minutes there, and then after that, because I've got those profits, I put those into another order where I put the 263 from my previous trade. So I've got that $5 extra into the next trade, and then I bought again at 158. I then sold at 161, and now I've got another $5. So I've got 268 now. And then guess what? I did the same thing again and again and again. All right. And now, as of recording this, I am at 276, and that's today. We've got a bit more time this afternoon to do a few more, just to look at them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm earning, you could say 2% on each trade, and that adds up a lot. If you're doing this, say 20 times a day, and you have the opportunity to get those trades in and they execute, you can earn a lot of money. And because I'm poor, I only have this amount to work with. And I wish I had like 10 times that amount, so 2,700, to play with this, because this is an easy earner, especially with Pepe, because the market cap is quite small, given in comparison to Bitcoin, there's a lot of room for it to go up and down because it's more volatile because of the market cap. Because Bitcoin, for example, you won't be able to make this sort of profit because it moves by like a fraction, doesn't it? Unless, you know, the last couple of days on Bitcoin, as you can see, it's mooned, but it's still not a massive amount of like 2% per 20 minutes or potentially 20 minutes, right? So I'm going to continue doing this, but there is a risk involved, and the risk is this. Because it's a meme coin, it will eventually go under or above this range that I'm currently working with, because it's a meme coin. They've got a bit of news into Pepe where you can now use Binance to loan it or something. I've not really looked into it too much. So that gave it a bit of a pump. And most meme coins over the last few days have been pumping because the whole crypto market is pumping. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking advantage of this sideways trading. You could call it sideways trading, where I've got a range. I've changed my range a bit because it's moved down slightly, but the profits would still be the same. Because if I move the range down a bit, then I would move the sell range down as well a bit. So this morning, or today, we go... Where's the one? Okay, just say this one, for example. So I held overnight. I just held the coins to see what the price would be in the morning. And it was relatively the same. So I started again doing it. So I did a sell at 159 instead of 161 or 162. Just to get a little sell in. And I made $2 there. So I made about, what, 1% or so. So you can see how quick you can make this. And yeah, that sell, I just made that sell order after I did the buy last night. And so after I bought, I just went to sleep. But then I started playing again today. And that's essentially it. That's all you're doing. So for example, these are my Pepe coins right now. If I sell all, so that's, and I sell at, so what did I buy at? So that's what you need to take into account. You need to look at what you bought at. So I bought at 155. 155, yeah, 155. So I'm going to sell at 159, right? And that 276 will turn into 283. Click sell. And now it's gone into my orders. And then once that hits 159, I will get 283. And then I'm using those profits, you could say, to compound back into the next order. Depending on how much risk capital you have, you can earn a lot of money just by sideways trading a volatile asset. And of course, again, this is extremely risky. You could put in a buy order and then hoping to sell, but then it goes down, right? That's the risk that you're taking. Or on the flip side, you could sell and it reaches that sell number, so say 159, and then it goes to the moon, and you could have potentially earned a lot more. So there's risks either way. It depends how you sort of define the risk. Two definitions there. You could be holding those tokens, or you could have sold at a lower amount, but that's when you get greedy, right? So I'm doing it very steadily, trading sideways from this range, being very just careful with it. So usually 155 to 159, or if it moves up a bit. So I'm really going no further than 5 points, right, on the price. So that's what I'm doing. Of course, not financial advice, but I way more prefer this method of just manually trading, knowing that I have the funds on a far more safer platform, which is a centralized exchange. Of course, you can do it on a DEX if you want, or you can use Uniswap to do it manually, but that's going to cost you a lot of fees. So I'm doing it this way. This is my preferred method of doing it. So that's it. That's how I'm making profit, up to whatever the title said. I might change the number just to make it. You can potentially earn a lot more manually, but of course take into account the risk. Meme coins are extremely volatile and risky, but either way, if you're stuck holding Pepe, that's not really a bad thing, is it? Because Pepe is the best meme coin, in my opinion. That's just because I like Pepe. But anyway, you see the point. You can do this with another asset, but I'm choosing Pepe because I used to trade it earlier this year, so I kind of know why and when it's moving. But because it is a meme coin, of course, you don't know what someone's intentions are to either dump or buy a huge amount. So that's that. If you found this useful, please like the video because that helps me. So yeah, this is just what I'm doing. And then you get people like, you get YouTubers say, why would I trade when I can earn on QOP or I can earn on whatever other platform, I won't say another one because it might be a bit too soon, you know, I can earn as much as I want, really, depending on how the market goes. Yes, these dApps give you a fixed rate, but it's a Ponzi. They're all Ponzi. So they're giving you that amount out just because. And then they fold. They go under. Or scam you. Either way. That's my video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Let me know if you're doing this already, because I found this to be very good. I made about 30% yesterday, and that's based on this amount that I had. I started with like 250 or 240. So yeah, do the maths on that. Again, I am poor. And of course, only use risk capital on trading, even centralized exchanges. Risk capital always with crypto. Don't put in more than you can afford to lose, because you might be stuck at a loss. There's always that risk. So that's it. If you found it useful, let me know, and I'll see you on the next one.